Wow, what a jump shot. He's fine. Look at this. Look at this. Look at this safety shot. Yeah, it looks like he's going to go rail first with some spin. Great shot by Shaun Wilkie.
And he drills it.
What a shot. Just, great shot.
Great shot
there. I'm Jake Lawson, along with my partner Josh Shetterfield. We're here in Virginia Beach at Q Masters, and we're bringing you live coverage from the Behrman Memorial. This is the third annual Behrman Memorial, and we're bringing you coverage right now with Reymart Lim versus Shaun Wilkie. And actually, Reymart is leading in this. They broke and went through the first rack already. So I apologize for that. Reymart leads 1-0, race to 9. So how you doing today, Josh?
I'm doing fantastic, man. Happy to be here. This event has it's drawn out some pretty strong players. We got several pros that are in the house and several semi-pros who are definitely going to be able to give everybody a run for their money. So you guys are definitely in for a weekend of good pool here. I'm liking this match right out of the gate, man. We got Wilkie versus Reymart Lim. This is a pretty strong match to get things started off with. How you feeling about this match?
Yeah, it's definitely going to be a good one. Shaun hasn't been down here to Q Masters in a little while. Of course, all these diamond tables are the red label tables, so they play just a little bit differently than the blue label diamonds. Of course, this is Reymart's home turf. So he's very familiar playing with these on these type of tables. But like you said, we have some top level players here. Shaun Wilkie, of course, James Aranis, Brandon Schuff, along with Mike Davis and a couple other top level players like JT Ringgold and Reymart and the rest of the crew from Greg's Not So Pro Shop. Of course, Greg Sabins is here as well. Already you see Shaun is making his way through this second rack here. Reymart missed a 2-ball in the corner, which allowed Shaun back at the table. And you can see Shaun comes up a little short there. He wanted to roll this down a little further so that he could just roll down ready for the 9. You can tell now he's got a slight little angle, so we'll see how he hits it. Uh-oh.
Watch out.
That was a dicey shot. He had the angle, and he could have hit it with a little inside and a little slower, and just didn't play a cut shot on the 9. But he gets a good position there. So he's going to tie it up here, 1-1. So just a little bit about the rules here today. They're playing modified U.S. Open rules, so it's 9-ball on the spot, alternating breaks. 3 balls do not have to go past the head string, and the 9-ball will count in any pocket. So they are trying to make sure that even though with a rule without the 3 balls going against the head string, with the 9-ball counting, you should see people breaking fairly hard. Of course, with the cut break here, you'll be watching, especially Reymart. He's very good at breaking. You'll look for that 1 ball to trail right towards the side pocket. So a little bit different break. They don't have to break in the box. They can break anywhere on the table. So you see Reymart drops the 1. And looks like he's going to have a little bit of the edge here on the 2-ball. So great tournament. Like I said, 3rd annual. Past winners of the event, Brandon Schuff won the 1st annual Behrman Memorial. Then last year, James Aranis came down and won. So both of those players are back to try to fight for the title. And this will be the first one that Shaun Wilkie's down here trying to get the title as well. So Reymart there with a push. So if you guys are just tuning in, I see everybody coming in on the stream. Please hit the share button. Share with all your friends and family down here in beautiful Virginia Beach. So Reymart's going to leave Shaun a tough cut shot here in the corner pocket. If he can pocket the ball, 3 is already hanging in the jaws. So sometimes this is when you push. A lot of pros will push to a look on the 2, but sometimes they'll try to bait the player in, and just like that. So it's a tough shot, and Shaun hangs it, and Reymart will get back at the table.
Yeah, it was one of those I dare you pushes.
And when I say these tables are tough, they are very tough. I mean, you have to hit center pocket. I played on the. You actually play out of this place as well, so you know how tough the tables are. You have to be very precise when you're hitting with spin and speed on these particular tables.
Yeah, if you try to do any extreme English at all, along with power, if you're not hitting center pocket, there's no chance the ball's going down.
Gets a nice bump there on the 5. He knows it. Taps his chalk on the table. Just draws it back, so he's got an angle on the 7. Now he can come 2 rails up for the 8 in the same pocket. Just draws back for the 9. Reymart, of course, very seasoned player. He'll jump out to a 2-1 lead here. He's played Shaun plenty of times. He's played Brandon. He's beaten all these guys before. He's a little bit more low-key type of guy, and he really just lets his game do the talking on the table. And he's a threat to run out from anywhere. So I look for a good matchup here. We got Anthony Manning joining us. Tony, thank you. Hopefully you guys will throw this up at the lake house. Not too far from you. Should have come on down. Of course, Tony's one of our sponsors here with Brews and Q's, so we appreciate that. So you can see Shaun with the cut break. He misses the 1. He does pocket 2 balls. And he is...
might have eyes on it.
Yeah, might just be able to see a little bit of it. It's hard to tell from here.
He might be able to make this ball.
Kenny Daltrey in the house.
Race to 9 on both sides.
Race to 9 on both sides. So a lot of players like that. They don't like the shorter races on the B side. We have just about 40 players here today. So big shout out to Q Masters for hosting the event, and Gary Orndorff, who is the general manager here, and of course the Behrmans. Thank them for having us down here. So
it's a good shot there.
Yeah, very good shot there by Shaun. So he just nudges the 9 out of the way. So he'll have an angle on the 4 ball. So I'll look for him to cut this 4 ball and come up table possibly play the 5 in the side.
He lost a little bit of space with that 8 ball. It's not blocking that from that left corner pocket, is it?
No. I think he'll be fine, but and he'll have a good angle to get down on it now too.
So he can play it either which way here. I saw him when that 9 ball was getting close to the 8. I just saw his face scrunch up a little bit. I couldn't tell if he actually blocked his path or if it was just getting too close for comfort there. Yeah.
Yeah, great shot there by Shaun. Nice work to bump the 9 out of the way, and
Good speed.
played a good shot on the 4 ball. So he's gonna keep it close here. And this is kind of what I expected from this matchup. So we're going to see a lot of back and forth here. The only really thing that changes is the 9 on the spot. So because you're using that cut break, it's not going to be as easy as breaking with 1 on the spot. But both of these players are very familiar with this. So a little bit about Shaun Wilkie. Of course, everybody knows his nickname is Get Some. He's had multiple career achievements, especially being a USA rep in the 9-ball World Championships and out in Poland a few years back. So he's currently plays with Lacassi Q. He's sponsored by Lacassi. And of course, sponsored by yours truly, Lights Out. So you can see if you do hit them with the slow speed, they will go in. Table's wide open here for Reymart Lim. Randy Davis in the house. How you doing?
Trying to get around that 6, that nudge. Got him.
No, you'll have to let this. Ooh. Uh-oh.
Might get a little fortunate.
Yeah, he got lucky there.
I mean, there's a lot of traffic here for Wilkie to be able to lock him up if he wants to.
Now, he may be able to spin this shot in, but I don't think he can get to a place.
He's going to have to shoot from the 6 from the same location, just come 2 rails out from around those balls.
Like if
he's looking at it.
Yeah. I mean, he could spin it and maybe bump the 8. It's so tough. So we might see a safety here by Shaun. So you can see him eye up. He'd have to spin this with a like a little stun draw to get it to go towards the 8. So he's got a shot on the 6.
You almost have to plan to hit the 8 there, though, don't you? Because otherwise you could get trapped behind it.
Or you can scratch, or there's a lot of things that can go wrong. So he may just send this 3 ball up table.
He's queued up with just a smidge of right.
Yeah, so he did spin it in, but he didn't get there, so that's what I was afraid of. I mean, I don't know if he was playing for that window, but now he's going to be kicking at it. But the 9's there. You know, so almost really here with this particular shot, I mean, he's got to think to himself, I mean, does he have the ability to, like, play a kick safe? You know, which he doesn't. So you can see him now looking up for this, like, where he's got to hit the 6 to possibly pocket the 9. Because you gotta take a shot at it, and you can see he's playing to try to pocket the 9 up in the corner pocket, because that would send the cue ball back down, you know, towards see him looking at it. That way, if he misses, you know, maybe luck comes involved there a little bit with the cue ball. So this will probably be. I don't think he'll hit this hard, but you probably medium speed here, medium to hard.
Ooh,
yeah, great shot. Great shot there by Shaun. I mean,
calculated risk pays off, man.
Yeah, Reymart's kind of kicking himself a little bit, but a little bit back to Shaun. Again, he plays with Lacassi custom cues. He also plays with a Philippine Custom Q extension, Purex Brake Jump Q, and he's sponsored by Lycossi, Blackheart Tips, Lights Out Billiards Apparel, Raymond's Pro Shop, Brews and Qs, and we just added a new sponsor for Shaun with Tom Billiard Products, company owned by Jonas, I think is how you pronounce his name, and Mika Immonen is also a partner in that company. So big thanks to Tom Billiards for bringing Wilkie on board.
Oh, he might have a 2-9.
Yeah, look at that. So one is down. Now he has a shot on the 2-9 combo here, and with the 4-5 tied up in the 3 where it's at, I think he most definitely will be taking a shot on the combo here. Jamie Blue, how you doing? Thanks for joining us. Just remember, guys, if you're just tuning in, share the stream. Hit that share button. Let's get as many people watching this great event as we can. Of course, we'll be here all weekend. Live coverage brought to you by BSN, the Billiard Sports Network. You're listening to Jake Lawson and Josh Setterfield.
Drills it.
Great shot there by Shaun.
Absolutely drilled it.
And he hit it hard just to make sure that it doesn't lay up in the pocket. That's always important. A lot of times you see some of the amateur players, they play that shot, a slower speed, and then just gets hung up in the pocket for your opponent. Rachel, yes, this is the very first match of the day, so it's a doozy. Oh.
It was because the first early 9 ball, I missed that one. So score jumped up there twice, but that was from the 2 early 9s.
Reymart scratches there on the break. Shaun will have ball in hand.
That's the 4 ball hanging in the pocket, in the side pocket there.
Yes, Josh, rules here are 9 ball on the spot. Races to 9 on both sides, and then the finals match will be an extended race to 11. Shaun just slides the ball over for the 2. And then he'll just pop this off the rail for the 3. 4 is in the pocket. And everything else is wide open. 6 goes by the 8, so he's just going to have to get a good shot here on the 5 ball.
Oh, yeah, he gave himself perfect position here.
Yeah, so he can just come off the rail here a little bit. Whoa. That is not what he wanted to do.
Lets out a big sigh there.
Yeah, he just it's one of the things that great Chip Klein told me is that you can only control one or the other, spin or speed. It's very hard to control both, so you got to pick one. He may bank this. Oh no, he just hit an easy good shot.
I was wondering if the angle was there. I was thinking he might be drifting too close to the side, but he drew just a smidge.
Yeah, he's really good at the punch shots.
Yeah.
You watch his stroke. He's got a lot of short strokes, and all of his power is on the follow through, which is very different from the Filipino players with long backstroke.
Yeah, it is like completely opposite.
He'll just draw back for the 9.
Nicely done.
So close match in the beginning, 2-2. Now we're at 5-2. Shaun leads. Still a long race to go. And he's checking the speed here on the table. Big thank you to all of our sponsors for this great event. We have some new new sponsors on. I'd like to thank Nick Varner, Nick Varner Q's. Thank you for your stream sponsorship. And, of course, new sponsor, BilliardQ.com. And Dick Abbott. Check out all the cool stuff that he has. Shaun to break here. Up 5-2.
He's made the one in the side pocket his last 2 breaks.
Oh, let's see. Yeah.
He's going to have a tough shot here.
So Shaun was not too long ago. We're out at the Derby, so that was same rules 9 on the spot. So he is familiar with the cut break. 2 balls in a tough position here. It's tough to get that ball to go on the side. Jimmy Dowling, thanks for joining us. Sorry you're not feeling well. Get well soon, my friend. But thanks for joining us. So he could try to play the 2-4 here, or try to play the 2 on the side. Oh, that was a good shot. That's a tough shot from there. It was a really sharp angle.
Yeah, he played the perfect speed. He had to play it off the first point and basically let it rattle its way down.
So now he wants to get a window between the 6 and the 7 after he makes this 3. So he's probably going to go into this 3 ball with some inside English and try to hit 1-2 rails and just come up towards the middle of the table so that he can see the 4 ball in between the 6 and 7, but he's got to be careful.
Yep, there's the inside.
Yeah, he went all the way. That was great.
Yeah, that was a smart shot.
Yeah,
Make sure he took the 6 ball out of the equation.
Yeah.
That was a really smart shot.
And if he'd nipped the 5, it would have been an issue, so he did, by missing that, he got perfect on the 4. So you can tell the angles are off a little bit here for him. But Shaun's a ball maker, so that's a good thing about his game here. He can make a shot from anywhere.
No fear in the side pocket.
Yeah, good shot there by Shaun. Miss you too, Kenny, man. Sorry you couldn't be up here with us.
He doesn't like this.
Yeah, because the angle's off a little bit here. And so if he wants to stay in line for the 8, he's got to almost slow roll the 7, which is...
I mean, the good thing is, though,
draw stop shot.
Yeah, I mean, even if he crosses over to the left side of the table,
yeah,
and he's back cutting the 8, he still has natural shape to the 9. So as long as the 7 ball goes, he should be fine. I just heard him let out like 3 big size. Like I think he was just letting them. Yeah.
Good shot.
Oh, perfect.
It's always funny because he lets, we've talked about this before when he's letting the size out. It's because he's told me before he's just got to get it out. Like if he doesn't get exactly where he thought, he's just got to let it out before the shot.
Yeah, no, that makes sense. Man, he's already up 4 racks.
Yeah, 6-2. Alternating break, so Reymart will get back here at the table, see if he can get back in this rack. Of course, Reymart is your current North Carolina State champion. I believe he won the 10 ball out there this past year. Actually beat Brandon Schuff in the finals, so nice little accolade there for Reymart.
Hey, do we have the link to the brackets yet?
No, but we will get that link.
Larry Johnson on YouTube. I'll get that link over to you as soon as we get it. They were still getting everything finalized right when we had went live, so it will be on challenge.com, so it'll be very easy for the entire audience to be able to follow along with that, whether you're on YouTube, Twitch, or Facebook. If you guys aren't actively following us on YouTube or Twitch, then you guys are missing out there. We stream on YouTube, Twitch, and Facebook. Right now, we are live on the Q Masters Facebook page. If you haven't followed them, go ahead and drop a follow there. And while you're cruising around on Facebook, make sure you drop us, the Billiard Sports Network, a follow as well. So we got a little bit of a tight rack here. There's some work to be done to get out of this one. But you see Wilkie eyeing up the 6-9 there. It looks like you actually have a 3-9 as well, so we just got to get to the 3-ball here. But where it gets crazy is where the 2 lays.
You don't like that. See, the thing is, too, is where the 2 is, you can actually play into the 6.
Yeah, 2-6-9.
Like, you can carry him off the 2 into the 6-9, and he knows it because he had a perfect angle right where he was at to go into that. So we'll see if Reymart sees the same thing. Oh, he's coming in trying to... Oh, wow.
Well, now he's going to have to shoot it.
Yeah. I don't know if he was trying to come in and break that up or if he was just trying to get on the other side of the 2. He might just play safe here on Shaun. Leave him locked on the 5 if he can't get the 2 to the 9, to the 6. He could, but he... buddy, look at this.
He still got him, though.
Whew. Now Shaun's really got to come with a shot here. Thanks for everybody tuning in back home. Bobby Ambrose. Melina Mike is on board. Thank you, guys.
You know what I might do here? Thin the edge of the 3, make the 9 ball, hopefully tie the 3 with the 2 up, and he gets ball in hand. But you move the 9 out of the early 9 spot, and you potentially tied up the ball he's shooting with ball in hand.
Yeah.
I just don't see, because of where the 5 lays, I'm not seeing.
Knowing Shaun, though, because he's so good with the kick system, he might try to come in, see, 1, 2, 3 rails behind the 2.
And just hope.
And hope that the cue ball sends to the 6. So we'll see if he sees the angle. Because he'll have to hit it probably just... Cue ball will have to come off just above the side pocket.
Daryl, you're absolutely welcome for the stream. We appreciate you guys tuning in. Like Jake was saying earlier, anybody who is just now tuning in, make sure you hit that share button. Let everybody know that we're live. We got some awesome matches coming your way. We got a few pros in the house. It's gonna be a great pool. So he's looking at what you were talking about. He's got it measured out. It's going to be hitting just above that middle diamond on the foot rail there.
It's just, we talk about this a lot, but because I've seen Shaun play so much, it's like I almost know what he's going to do before he goes for it. But the good thing about him is he'll go through his progressions. On his thought process. He's not a guy that's just going to go quickly.
Oh, he might take my shot.
Yeah. Yeah, he was trying to maybe tie up the 2-6. Purposely takes a foul. and he'll make Reymart work for it here.
Don't think Reymart minds too much though.
No, and the balls aren't. They're not set up hard here either, too. So this is definitely a rack that Reymart can get out, but Shaun just didn't want to give him the easy combo. And already it's
he's got a pretty big window.
Oh. He just tries to bump the 9 so he can play the 5 on the side. Yeah, I mean, he should be out from here. You just see he makes it look so easy. So he got a little high on it, so he might have to draw this back and play the 8 on the side maybe. Depends on how steep the angle is. Yeah, if he's got an angle, he could go into the 9. Yeah, he just drew it out. Oh, he should still be okay here. It's one of the things that I really like a lot about watching Reymart and Aranis and these guys. They use a lot of spin on the cue ball. Nice out there by Reymart. Gets a game back. Wilkie still leads 6-3. Yeah, we'll bring you, after this match, we'll bring you some replays from this match, too. Just some great shots that we've seen already in the first match. And, of course, we keep the stream free for everybody, so if you are enjoying the live feed, you can click the donation link in our pin post. Oh, Shaun's going to scratch.
He made the 1 on the side again, though. Like he's got that part of it dialed in. I've seen him lose the cue ball to the foot of the table, and now he's scratched. So we'll see how he dials that in.
It's going to be a long road for either player here. The fact that they're drawing each other in the first round. This is going to be an important match because whoever comes out victorious, won't say they'll have an easier road, but it's going to be a long day for the loser as they fight through the B side. And it's going to be a rough day for everybody else that gets to the B side because either one of these guys you don't want to see. Very nostalgic place here. If you've never been to Q Masters in Virginia Beach, actually it might be the largest pool hall in the United States.
Yeah, 70 plus tables. That was a great stroke there.
U.S. Open was held here. Everybody that was anybody has been through here. All the top players, Efren, Earl Strickland, Johnny Archer, Allison Fisher. I mean, you can't go 5 feet without seeing some of the historical pictures from everybody that's been through here. So, very special place.
Yeah, they actually have all the pictures that are in the main room of all the previous champions that are posted up in there. They have another poster that in another room where the players that have come through here since those pictures have been posted have signed it. It's actually pretty cool.
Great shot there by Reymart. And that's what happens when you scratch on the break here. Reymart's going to make him pay for it, and he'll get within 2. Wilkie still leads this contest 6-4 in a race to 9. So interesting rule here today is there's no conceding any of the balls. So if you do, it's a loss of that game, and then you get minus a game on your end. Big thank you to our other stream sponsors. We have Gina Cunningham with Keller Williams. She's a buyer specialist, so you can reach out to her if you're looking to buy, sell, or even rent your properties. Big sponsor that's new for us, but not new for the stream, but not new for us, is On the Hill Productions. All the Maryland State events are held by them. And, of course, Roy's Basement, close personal friend of mine. All the great stuff he's doing. And, of course, we're in the hometown of Greg's Not So Pro Shop. And
Ooh, 9 almost went in.
Reymart Lim is part of that. He's actually sponsored by Greg. So big thanks to Greg and all the good stuff that he's doing for players and not just players, people in general. Done a lot of stuff for some people over in the Philippines, and just an all-around great guy. So he'll have a shot here at the 2.
Doesn't lock him up, but has enough to make him kick at it, I think.
And this is actually,
this is
if you
makeable.
can't see it, this is makeable kick. Go kick this right in the side. He likes to play safe.
That was a great shot.
Going to get there. Take a look here at the other angle. Yeah, looks like
Might
he
be a
got him.
window.
Oh, yeah. Did he leave him a window through the 3-8? Yeah, he
Sure
did. Oh, that's not. He didn't want that. So he'll leave Shaun the 2-4. Shaun just, oh, look at this.
That was a great shot. Is three foul in effect?
Yeah, 3 foul in effect here. Good hit there by Reymart. But he'll open up the table here for Shaun.
And that 3 is on the rail here, so that makes the 4 ball going down is not going to be the hardest part, but where the 3 is going to go after the 4.
Yeah, Southwest, as soon as we get the brackets, after this match, we'll get the brackets for you. I actually might be able to find them. I will check it out. And we have just about 40 players here. Oh, man.
Yeah, it looked like he was trying to get back for a bank here. Ends up coming up a little short. He says that's no good.
No.
It looks like the 3 is actually frozen to the rail there.
You know, he could play, he could just try to go play the 4 if he doesn't want to play the bank.
Yeah, just carry him off the 3. Come off the 3 and try to go down.
And he actually might get lucky because he could, the cue ball, if it goes rail first into the 4.
Tracking that 9 ball.
Tracking to the 9, but, I mean, that's a lot of risky stuff there. And
I wonder how we'd feel about just putting a little bit of outside on the 3 and trying to get behind the 5.
Yeah, I mean, he could
see where he's putting his finger.
Yeah. You can actually, I mean, that's a tough shot.
It's all speed.
I almost like sending the 3 ball down that way.
I think that was what he was. There we go.
But he's not going to get there.
Yeah, this... I think he's got enough of the ball. He can run this all the way up table if he wants to. Yep, that's what it looks like. He's wasting no time. Well, as soon as I say that, he stands back up.
Oh, just great. Oh, he did not want that to happen.
If he wouldn't have caught the inside of that pocket right there, he would have bounced out perfectly for the 5. He leaves it out there.
He just did not want to make the 4.
That was a great shot on the 3. Larry Johnson, yes. James Aranis is in this event.
Another tough shot here for Shaun if he wants to go at it.
I see him double checking where the cue ball is going to come off the 5. If he cuts it into the lower left corner pocket. He can't really dig into this 5 ball because he's close to the rail.
Yeah.
He's still eyeballing the corner pocket. Looks like he's going for center here.
Such a tough shot. And if he made it, he had a shot on the 6.
Gonna leave some traffic for him to hide behind.
Yeah, he's just gonna put it on the rail here. But I think he gets there. Shaun might be able to spin around to hit the 5, but they're running out of room to play safe.
Yeah, you see him laying his cue on the table there, seeing where the cue ball's going to go. Because if he comes rail first into this with inside English, once it contacts that 5, he's got to be careful of the corner pocket down there. So he already knows that that's an obstacle. See him jacked up just a little bit, make sure he can swerve. I love watching Shaun play because his facial expressions are so animated. Like it's like I get to feel what he's feeling because I can see it. Oh, he almost made it. Look at this. Look at this roll. Oh, it's too much.
Yeah, it's too much.
So Reymart has a chance to get back within 1 here. This is exactly what he needed.
Good shot there by Reymart, bumping the 6.
Yeah, he plays into other balls very well.
And Shaun was leading this contest.
Oh no! Did he just get straight and leave himself on the rail? He walks away giggling to himself. I think that's exactly what he did.
And so he may.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's going
He's gonna have to
up.
punch this. Yeah, he shoots these very well too.
Good shot.
I feel like that is one of the ways that your stroke gets tested, because if you are not exactly where you're aiming, that you are not making that ball.
Yeah, it's tough being jacked up like that and hitting it dead perfect. But now we have Now we have action here. 6-5. Wilkie was leading, what, 6-2 at one point?
Mm-hmm. Definitely 5-2. I think it was 6-2.
And now Reymart is within 1. So Shaun's got to be careful here not to scratch again on the break. That's kind of what got him in this position that he's in now.
Watch that one ball to the left side pocket. He's made it every time so far.
Oh, no.
Oof. Came close. Look, he's going to get the 2 ball too here. Look at this.
Needs it to stay.
Three ball has access to the side pocket. Let's see what else. You got the 4 ball that's on the head string there, right where he broke from. And the 3 is close to the 9 there. Yep.
He just sticks it. I think he would have liked to have been a little further down.
Yeah, he's kind of got a little bit of the wrong angle here. Do you try to snap this back just like an inch so you're not bridged over the 9? Or do you try to follow it up to the end rail, or the side rail, I mean?
I mean, it's really tough. I mean, these side pockets are a little stingy here.
Yeah.
So, for me, I almost like just a little draw back and bump the 9 just so the cue's out of the way. Because hitting this hard with inside,
yeah, you got to hit it dead perfect, like we were saying earlier.
And you can see him. He's got a little inside. He hit it good.
Yeah. Overrolled it
a
a little
too
bit.
far, though.
He got off the rail enough to be able to have full access to the cue ball here. He lets out another sigh.
Well, now he's got to see where he can be at to make the 5, because
I think there's enough of a window between the 8-9. I think that's what he's looking at now.
Yeah.
There's the windows there. It's just.
But then you have the 6
the 6
too.
right down there too. Yeah.
And naturally, the ball's going to want to come back down where the cue ball's at now if he goes high with this.
Does the 5 go by the 6 in the top left corner pocket?
I don't think so. I think the 6
oh yeah, it
ball's in the
doesn't look
way.
like that. Let's see how he plays it.
Yeah. If he see where he's coming on the angle, he might come 3 rails to come in between the 9 and the 5, or he might draw it to come down. Let's see what he does here. I saw him point on the rail down there by where the cue ball's at to see if he can get the cue ball into that rail. Because if he gets down to the bottom rail, he'll have a shot on the 5. But either way, juicing it up with these pockets is tough.
He got it.
See.
And he's got a shape too. Beautiful shot.
Yeah, but he knows it doesn't go by, so now he's going to have to play safe somehow. What he was trying to do was get on the other side of the 5.
Oh, okay.
Like come off the rail and come over here so he'd have a shot on it, but and that's exactly what I thought he would do, just play safe. So he'll leave a kick here for Reymart. Shaun needs to get out of this rack. He'll be sick. Leading 5 or 6-2, and then hill, or I mean, all tied up. See, you can see Reymart. He's trying to play kick safe here. So he wants to leave the cue ball back down on that bottom rail. Yeah, so all he's got to do is just catch the backside of the 5. But he'll leave Shaun on a shot. Tester for sure.
If he can do exactly what he did with the 4-ball, he'll be doing okay.
Yeah, I certainly wouldn't want to shoot this shot, but he's gonna be happy he's at the table.
Man.
You know, there's no real anywhere to hide, so he's got to try to make this ball. Still get the cue ball to come back down here for the 6. Man, look at him. This is so tough being in the pocket like this.
Yeah, he doesn't seem like he likes bridging over parts of a table that aren't. Like I remember whenever we were playing on the table where it had the scroll trackers.
Oh yeah,
like that little plate. Like
yeah,
you can just tell he's like not comfortable on that abnormal part.
Because he knows it's real important that he's got to have a firm bridge, especially on a shot like this, because you got to be so precise.
Here we go. Waste.
Oh, he hit it good.
Perfect.
Oh man,
the 9 might. Oh, the 9's gonna get him on that little rub.
If he didn't bump the 8 like that, he'd have been okay.
He says, "Wow."
Just gets harder and harder from here. You know, because now he's got to try to. Now, some players will try to make this 6-ball. I think the shot here is to play like a kick and stick. If he kicks right off of that short rail right there with a draw stroke, hits the 6-ball full, sends it back up here to the middle of the top table, you know, leaves a tough shot for Reymart. You know, because if you kick the other way and you miss it, then you leave him open.
He's jacked up a little bit.
Does he think he can spin it in? I don't like that shot either.
Are jumps allowed?
You can jump here, yeah.
I don't think this is a good jump shot, but it made me think about whether or not.
Yeah, he's a little too far away.
That's optional.
Looks like he's going to try to spin it in.
Look at that.
Good shot there by Shaun. Wow, what a shot.
That was a beautiful recovery shot. That was a sigh of relief this time.
and he's got the shape on the 8, so. Just draw back right for the 9. Man, sometimes he's really got to work for it out there.
And he gets it done.
7-6, Shaun Wilkie. Still a lot of match left here. Race to 9. Alternating breaks. Reymart is far from out of it. And his game has really come a long way. I mean, you have the opportunity to be down here to shoot with guys like Reymart. I've seen his game accelerate over just the last 2 or 3 years that I've been coming around here. So he's a tough player to put away. That's for sure.
Yeah, he. I don't think I've ever seen him actually be completely off his game before. I've seen him have moments where he looks uncomfortable or distracted or just not focused or what have you, but never really like one of those players where he's just having an off day. I feel like he's spent enough time on the table to get himself out of that.
Yep, that's correct. The score is 7-5.
So 1 ball down, 2 hanging in the pocket, but looks like the 8 ball is right beside the 2.
Yeah, 6 ball is tied up with the 9. He looks to see if it's maybe wired from behind. Of course, the 4 and 5 are close together, so if he can get to the 3, that's going to be the shot here. If he can pocket this 2 and get a shot on the 3, he certainly will have an opportunity to either break the 6 out.
Was he trying to go behind the 8?
Yeah,
He was.
He's just trying to bump it. But this is set up for a good bank if he really wants to shoot this. And he banks pretty well. He missed that bank. And he didn't break out the 6 and 9, so Shaun's going to have to do the work here.
I mean, if he gives himself the correct angle, he might be able to carry him the 4 off the edge of the 6. Just kiss it off. And break out the 6, put the 4 in the corner. It all depends on where he lands the cue after the 3. He'd like a little bit more angle to make it easier to come back up, probably.
Yeah, it's tough here where the 3 ball's at because, you almost don't want to go forward here. I mean, I think he'll probably draw off the rail to come back out to the middle.
Well, yeah, and what he was just eyeballing there looked like he's, instead of kissing the 6, looks like he's just going to try to play the 4 into the back of the 9. So I guess that is wired.
He did get through there okay.
Yeah, perfect. Yeah, so now he has options because he has pinpoint precision like placement right now.
I don't like kissing this off the 6 just because of the way that these pockets are.
Yeah, if it ain't perfect, it ain't going.
He's really got to get perfect on it. But he could leave himself an angle on the 5. But you can see him looking at it, yeah. But, man, you don't want to miss it and leave the 4 in the pocket. That's why that's a tough shot. I almost just like setting up on the 5 to nudge the, maybe draw into the 9.
I think the problem is when you play the 4 into the 9, where's the 4 going to stop? We're about to see what he does.
See, that's why I didn't like that
caught
shot.
It too thick, yeah. The out's there, though, if it goes down.
It's just so tough. He almost got lucky where he...
Yeah, I think he might be caught on the point.
Yeah, maybe the 9's in the way a little bit. Well, the 4 is definitely on the point.
I wonder if he's going to try to
spin it in.
Nicely done.
Yeah, good shot. Yeah, I just did not like that shot that of just playing the ball off the 6. It's just so many things that could go wrong. And now he's going to leave Reymart an opportunity to get out and get back within 1. Oh no.
Look at this. Look at this.
Oh, Shaun is sick.
What are the odds?
Shaun is sick. I just can't believe it.
Well, he better capitalize. I think he's gonna. He knows he was very fortunate there.
Yeah, we'll have to queue all these up because this will be interesting. See how this turns out. Reymart within one. Shaun still leads 7-6. Let's see this shot here. Instant replay brought to you by Bruising Cues. He hits the front part of the tip, and that's an angle that
I cannot believe it.
That's the scratch angle. Sometimes you can't believe the cue ball finds its way into the pocket. Look at this again. You'll see him catch just the inside of the pocket, and it just shoots and darts right back to the short rail,
and position was perfect.
Right into the side. So that instant replay was brought to you by Bruising Cues on the Boulevard, my home pool room. Big shout out to Tony Manning and Stephanie Manning. Thanks you for all your support.
One ball down again.
2 balls coming around.
5 ball says nope.
Yep. Man, what a match. Just both guys just battling it out here. And he's just got to settle himself down here. Yeah, because where you're going to push, that's what he's thinking now. Where, he doesn't want to push to a wide open shot. So he may push to a kick or. That's what he did. He said you can have it. So Reymart gives it back to Shaun. So at least now if he's kicking at it, he'll send the 2 ball up. You don't want to scratch there.
Almost got tucked behind the 7.
Yeah. So that's sometimes you'll see a lot of these top pros. They push to a kick shot because you don't want to give a guy a wide open shot to get out. The 3 balls tied up a little bit there on the 6, so look at that thing run. Cue ball runs all the way up. So still some work to do here.
Oh, he's going to get that perfect.
Oh,
what a shot.
Speed.
What a shot.
Very good safety play there by Shaun Wilkie. Of course, Reymart probably will go for a jump shot here. Because he'll have the ability to bank the 2.
Only rearranges the furniture a little bit, but that 3 ball is still looking tough.
Yeah, that's the shot right there. So whoever makes this 2 is going to have to get into position to either play safe on the 3 or get it out of there. And even this shot here on the 2 ball, I mean, it's not certainly is a makeable shot, but you have to worry about position here. But like if he could get on the right side of the table where he could just play the 3 into the rail and send it up and just leave him locked on the 6. So let's see what Shaun likes to do here. Might be sending us up with draw.
Oh no.
No, don't scratch. Well,
I thought he broke it out and scratched for sure there for a second.
yeah, that would be the worst case scenario. So he does break the 3 out, but certainly not a easy shot here.
Like you said, I mean, he banks pretty strong, but this cue ball's going the wrong direction if he goes for the bank here. So,
Well, so he probably won't play the bank. You see him looking at the
Yep.
9 because this is a two-way shot. He could play the 2 into the rail and let the cue ball come to 9. He possibly could make it, or play safe behind the 8.
yeah, that was beautiful.
But it holds up on him.
Yeah, it did.
I think Shaun
He
can
almost
see
got
the
there.
hole too. A smart shot there by Reymart. I feel like we're just seeing tough shot after tough shot here.
Yeah.
You know, Shaun can make this. He'll have an opportunity to get out. I mean, the balls are open now. He's just going to have to make a good shot on the 2.
We've seen what he can do under pressure. I mean, I feel like I bring it up every chance I get because it was just an exciting moment. But that out he had against SVB during that match.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, he proved to everybody who didn't already know that when the pressure's on, he can still make it perfect.
Yeah, that last out was unbelievable. At least, he comes up short here.
The 7 ball looks like it's not frozen, just close to the rail there.
Almost by the way he missed that shot, I think he was playing. I think he was playing the 2 to the 4 ball. I think he was trying to use the 4 as a helper.
Yeah, I think you're right. Kind of manipulate the angle there to get where he wants with the cue.
And now
Reymart's going to
primed.
put it on him.
Yeah, he's primed to run out here. Forced follow. Well, that is comes up a little short there. Now he's going to have to.
You just go back and forth.
Yeah, back and forth.
Just double check and see if the ball's frozen or not.
Yeah, it makes it a lot easier if it is. You just use center ball English here. Oh, he just hit. Oh, no. Look at this again. I mean, it's unbelievable. I don't even know what to say. I mean, Shaun's in his chair sick. And now, if he tries to cut this 6 ball in, he'll be hitting it so thin that he's going to hit the 8. It could make the 9 too. That's 2 shots that Reymart.
Look at where that 9 ball is, too.
Yeah,
And it's
that's what I mean. Like, see, when he hit that, he missed the 9 on the rail and still made it up in his pocket. See, he's cutting it so thin. You know, you undercut it. Man, Shaun is got to really be happy to be back at the table
Heck yeah.
after seeing that. And he may just set up for the 8-9 combo here. There's no use in trying to do anything crazy here.
Yep, that's exactly what he's doing. This one should be pretty routine for him.
Yeah, just firm center ball. Yep. Wilkie, first to the hill. So thank you to the rest of our sponsors, Lights Out Billiards Apparel, You can shop right now on shoplightsoutbilliards.com. Use the code BSN15. Save yourself 15% off and it's free shipping in the United States. Roy's Basement. Of course, all his thoroughbreds. No introduction needed there. And Brews and Q's on the Boulevard out in Pasadena. Greg's Not So Pro Shop. Nick Varner Q's. Gina Cunningham with Keller Williams. On the Hill Productions. And Dick Abbott with BilliardQ.com. We'll talk to you a little bit more about Dick Abbott later on. This guy's got some crazy cues.
We got a dry break here.
Yep. Bad time for it, too. Ball almost goes in, but so 5 and 6 tied up a little bit here. But it's got a little stretcher here. It's not all ball foul here today, so if you have incidental contact, that's okay. Of course, Shaun shoots with an extension on his cue, so that will make it a little bit easier for him.
And gets good on it. That's the 4 ball hanging in the pocket there, so you got the 3 in front of the 8, so most likely he'll just play a combo there.
Yeah, and then once he gets, the 5 ball probably goes in that same pocket, and it also goes in the side once the 2 ball's cleared out, so if he can navigate through this, he should be okay. Oh, he should be okay there. Just wants to hit it easy, very easy. Whoa.
Well, I think he's definitely going to have to shoot it in the corner now because he's going to have to spin around.
Yeah, he might even
go all the way.
Yeah, he's going to be spinning it.
There we go.
Yep.
Oh, yeah, he played that great.
Now he's going to have to rub the 6 here. See him looking at it. Yep. Good shot there by Shaun. So now he's trying to think here if he wants to play the 7 up in the corner or if he can get good position here to play the 7 in the side. You see him looking at it here because he doesn't want to overroll this shot and bring the 8 into play at all.
Oh, yeah, he hit it nice.
So he'll just play it up in the corner. Good shot.
Should have enough room to avoid the point pretty easy here.
Yeah. That's all he's got to do is just roll it forward. And he has the perfect angle here to get back down on the 9. Greg, yeah, still waiting on the brackets. I've been waiting for the end of this match so that I can go grab the links because it doesn't look like they haven't posted anywhere. So we will get everything shared in the stream for you guys. And it looks like Shaun will get out of this match. Wins 9-6 over Reymart Lim. So what a doozy for the first match, huh?
Oh, that was great. Let me see what other replays we have here. I don't think
Yeah, we
got a
have
chance to
some
look
good.
at all of
We
them.
have some good replays from this match. So we'll bring you those. Just kind of show you some of the things that happened through this match. It had a big turn of events. I mean, Wilkie jumped out to a big lead early, and Reymart closed the gap. That was the shot where Wilkie kicks in the 9 ball. And then you can see here, this was the rack following the rack that followed that. This time Wilkie was actually leading 3-2, and this is how he jumped out to the quick start because he gets 2-9 combo right off the bat. And then this was a really tough shot.
Yeah, this was beautiful.
He ends up getting a little short when he comes around on the 4 here, and can't quite see the 6, and so he has to spin it in, and you'll see him spin it in and get perfect here for the 8.
This is that doozy 5 ball.
Yeah, this was crazy. Just right in the side, and Reymart gets out from there. So, just some crazy shots.
It was the 5 ball both times too.
Yeah, so watch the 5 ball miss the 9 ball here on the bottom rail and go back up in the corner here. See him miss the 9, banks it all the way back up, but then he cutting it thin. So great match either way. All those instant replays are brought to you by Brews and Q's on the Boulevard. So thank you for being our instant replay sponsor. Appreciate everything that you do.